Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Forza Motorsport 6 race action from Korea. So this is the Super Street Volume series of races, and this is a sports compact race, and I'm driving the Solstice, or Pontiac Solstice I should say. Quite a nice little beastie this one. This is one of my tunes. It's a B600 tune. Quite a nice car, works for drifting as well as racing, as you'll see in this race. And we are at Hockenheim, of course. So Hockenheim, been a track that's been in Forza for quite some time now. This guy's slowing me down a little bit here, so I'm trying to squeeze through these guys. A little bit of a clip there, not quite as clean as I might have liked. And I'm racing this in expert mode, which isn't the hardest difficulty. Basically it's unbeatable AI, professional AI, and then expert AI. This is proving to be a real challenge. Unbeatable I was just finding too difficult. I was kind of getting in 5th, 4th places. Even in expert I'm finding it quite challenging as well, to be honest, because you are, quite limited by your choice of tune, because you do have to stick to the the class that you're orientated in. You kind of need to get a good balanced tune that has grip as well as speed. Obviously I'm pushing the car a little bit too hard there, which is why I'm coming out in those corners. So I managed to get myself into 3rd place after the lap 1, and there's 3 more laps to go. So I've got a couple, 3 more laps to try and reel these guys in. This is a medium kind of size Hockenheim circuit on Forza Motorsport 6. Quite a nasty old corner this one, just clipped him as I was coming out and kind of stuck on his back end there. Subaru in front of me there. So I can reel this guy in. Just seems to have the edge on speed, this Subaru, versus my little Solstice. Oh, caught in the grass, that's not good. Just managed to recover it in time. The actual handling in this game, really nice. I do like the handling model. It is a bit unforgiving at times, but at the same time, if you tune your car well enough to do what you want to do, or at least within your driving style, you should do pretty well. Obviously you can download tunes as before from the marketplace if you're not a tuner yourself. There's plenty of people doing tunes on the marketplace. Depending on what you're doing, if you want to compete in obviously the rivals and get the better times and stuff, then start looking at some of the the top leaders on those boards. Some of those guys do share their tunes. I've actually do share my tunes as well, obviously King Lizzard, so if you look for me you'll find lots and lots of tunes under my name, especially over the next week. I'll probably build it up to around about 100, I expect, by the end of this week. I've got quite a sizable chunk of money in my bank at the moment for this game, so been doing lots of racing and stuff, and also I had quite a good tier reward. Plus the spins haven't been too unkind to me. I've managed to get a Bugatti so far. This is quite an expensive beast. I also managed to get an e-tron, one of the prototype cars. That actually gave me an additional 1.5 million in the bank because I already earned one of those in my tier rewards. So I just managed to squeeze myself in the 1st place. Nice bit of overtake there. Got caught up on the sand though. Not good. Not good. Can I keep him off? This is lap 3, or is this one more lap after this? Oh, I've blown it. Went wide on the sand. Oh no. And 2nd place takes it as well. Puts me back in the 3rd. Just pushing that a little bit too hard after that overtake to try and get a bit of space, and I totally blew it there. Now I've got to fight to bring that guy back in. Don't know if I'll be able to do it. We shall see. I'll give it everything I've got. But in terms of the spins, they're quite good. They're similar to Forza Horizon 2. You can get anything from quite a lower class car to a high class car, very expensive car. I've actually sort of limited myself in terms of spending my 16 million I've got at the moment from racing, plus the 11.2 that I got from tiering, and purely because I'm getting some really good cars in those spins. I've got like the Brabham, which is a 1.2 mil car. As I said, I've got the Veyron, which is also a $1 million+ car. The e-tron I already had, but I got cash reward for that, so that helped out big time. I've had a couple of $1 million rewards from the spins as well, so I've actually been quite lucky so far. I have had some smaller values, like 75,000 was the smallest cash value I've had yet, and I think the smallest car value was about 18k or something. So, but if I get a car, great. I do eventually, you know, get all the cars anyway in the game and try them all out. I do mix and match my cars. I'm not one of these people that find a winning car and just stick with it. I do like to try all the cars. For me, it's about the experience of driving each of the cars and stuff. That's what this game is about. So, managed to pull in a second on expert there. Quite a tough old race, this one. So we'll check out the replay. I'll start doing this a lot more with these, is probably stitching on the replay at the end of the race, unless the race is really going to breach the video into 20 minutes or so, in which case I'll split them off into two, or I'll just include the replay. If you guys obviously have a preference, let me know in the comment section under each of the videos what you want to see, or even on the discussion forum on my channel. I'm happy to try and appease you in any way I can. If there's anything that you want specifically in the videos, e.g. you're interested in tuning or whatever, or you want to understand how I did a particular tune, you've driven it and you liked it, then let me know. I can pop up a video on that too. I'm all for helping people understand the game. You know, for me, the way I see it, the more people understand this game and enjoy it how it's supposed to be enjoyed, the better racing experience we'll all get online. So bring it on. Quite a nice little car, this Pontiac Solstice, something I used to drive a hell of a lot in Dirt 2 back on the old Xbox 360. I used to have this as one of the rally options, and quite a nice car, one of my favourites at the time I used to drive. Not a bad looking Yank tank, although for a Yank tank it's actually very different in design from many other Yank tanks that I've seen, and you know, it's totally out of character for an American design car. That's what I love about this car so much. It's actually, you know, closer on par with something like an Alfa Romeo or something. But it's quite a quick little beast. You know, it's a good mid-range car, and as I said, it is quite good for drifting as well. Or at least this tune that I've set up is. But as you can see, it can race as a tune as well. It's not, you know, one or the other. Kind of does both. I like to try and do tunes that are all-round tunes, so you can kind of use them for everything. Obviously I can do specific tunes for drifting, which will, you know, get better XP rewards and stuff. I haven't got into that just yet because I'm too busy building up, you know, all-round race tunes. So do check out my tunes, let me know what you think on the comments or on the discussion field. If you try one of my tunes and there's something you don't like about it, I don't always get to test everything I tune. I tune up a bunch. For instance, I've tuned up like 20 odd cars, out of which I've probably driven about 8 at the moment. But I'm generally quite good at, you know, getting a feel for most of the tunes. It's pretty rare that I get a nasty tune, if you like, even off a first time tune. I do get them occasionally though, so if you get one of my tunes and you have problems with it, let me know. So tuning in this game hasn't changed much. It's pretty much the same deal. Aesthetically it looks a little bit different. They may have done that to cut down and allow them to get more content into the game, I don't know, but you know, the menus work fine, it looks great. Everything's pretty much here, although we don't have the ability to gift and, you know, to friends and stuff, which is a bit of a shame, because when you're someone like me and some of the other guys I play with, we generally get a stack of cash build up that we can't do anything with, and we've got a lot of friends that do play, and it's just nice every now and then to donate your friends some cars and stuff just to help them along a bit. But that's not an option, unfortunately. Really pushing it. That's where I screw up there. Spend all that time getting myself into first and blow it on this corner now. Just trying that little bit too hard, pushing the tune that little bit outside of its scope there. Caught that Subaru as I rejoined. I wasn't particularly looking properly as I came out there. Fortunately I didn't take him out or anything, so still a reasonably fair race. So at this point I'd like to thank you all for watching. I will be back with tons more Forza Motorsport 6 on this channel. I'm going to have a lot of content. I've already got like 20 videos to post and comment and various other things. I may put some of the videos up with just music or something, or just as they stand, because there is in-game music, just because there's quite a lot of content I want to get up, so I won't be able to comment on all of it because it's just too much. in terms of work and stuff. So let me know what you think. As I said, any feedback greatly appreciated. I appreciate all the support from my subscribers and any of you guys that are jumping in randomly just to check out my channel. Please do remember to rate and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. It'd be fantastic to have you aboard. Take care and keep watching. Enjoy the rest of the replay.